Hello, welcome to Spring Solstice Ceremony, blossoming into your divine nature, Friday, March 20th, 2020. And I'm so happy to be here sharing this time with you. And thank you for joining me. It really is such a gift to be here with you, celebrating solstice at a time when we aren't able to get together normally how we might outside in a big group. And so we're going to work with what we got. Thank you to Zoom and the internet that are available to us, and Facebook, IGTV, and YouTube, so that I can make a recording and deliver it to you in a way that you can get it and still be able to either follow along with me as your guide or to do your own thing. And I invite you, even as your guide, that if something calls to you as I'm guiding the ceremony that you would like to do, please go ahead and do that, of course. That is what your heart and soul is guiding you to. So that trumps anything that I would ever suggest. And so if you haven't prepared the space for yourself and you would like to, and you can go ahead and pause the video and do that now. And honestly, you really don't have to have anything. You can just be you and just be wherever you are, in the event that you are at home and doing it by yourself, or maybe you're doing it with loved ones or a small group. Or maybe you're able to do it in your backyard or able to get to a nearby forest and just doing it out there. You really don't have to have anything. But if you're like me and you love to have, sunlight lamp, your shells, candles, your crystals beside you, maybe you have a favorite oracle card deck. I'm going to be pulling a card for us from my favorite that I love, which is Flower Spirit Cards by Melanie Eclair. And a candle, if you have some incense. I have my Palo Santo here, and my heart rock. And really, my invitation for us, that is this amazing saying, which is on this box that I absolutely love. Isn't it so cute and gorgeous? And the saying is, beauty is being in harmony with what you are. Thank you, Peter Nivio Zarlenga. I hope I said that right. Yeah, so that is what my wish is. Well, intention. That's what my heart is a yes to and resonates with. So I'm ready if you are. So I would like to begin by lighting a candle. I have my little tea light here. And yes, even I have a ceramic heart, and one of my soul sisters made that for me. Isn't it so cute? Thank you, Joya. And when I light a candle, I like to invite my higher levels, my cosmic support team. I often love calling in Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel, and Mother Mary, and Jesus. They are sort of masters and guides I work with a lot. And I just ask them to be present they already are, but it's more for me to acknowledge that I'm not alone. And you can do that or not. You can just light the candle with a smile on your face, knowing how much you love fire, like me, pyromaniac. And as I'm lighting, I'm thinking about how spring, and this ceremony is igniting and recognizing that we have more light today and on spring solstice, and that may that ignite the light in us and around the world and raise the dimmer switch to feel that light inside of us and in each of our cells and between ourselves, and to have that as the guiding light for how we make choices going forward. And remembering as much as possible, because we are having a human experience and we forget. And hopefully maybe we forget less and less, and that the time frame between forgetting is shorter and shorter, and that we have soul family that remind us when we're being dingbats. Yeah, I said that. And now I'm going to light my Palo Santo from Peru. That actually was a gift. Actually, I had a whole big bag from when I went there, but it's all gone. And one of my friends went kind of recently, and I've been using it because it's just so special. I just love the smell of it. You can use sage, or if you have any other kind of incense. I love frankincense incense, but I just happen to love the scent and smell of Palo Santo. Can you see it smoking? I told you I'm like really saving it. Ooh, let's see, maybe I can light it from the candle. So we're igniting each other, right? Fire and wood. Oh, and wanted to remind you, speaking of the elements, because we have air, I also have water. There we go. Also have water because it's good for us to sip as we go along, and also to represent the elements, and as well as we clear and we upgrade and we do these kinds of things, and we are made up of water, it's good to replenish. And that should be burning pretty good now. Okay. So one thing I like to say when I'm booking a space is I bind all the energies together, all the lower energies that no longer serve, to be repolarized, to be sent to the sun, to be repolarized for the good of all humanity. And thank you. I didn't make that up. I learned it from my friend Will Linville and Jennifer Huff. Between the two of them, I can't remember, but I just wanted to say that. God, I wish you could smell this. So good. So with that in mind, let's pause and take a breath, shall we? Inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. Holding it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Squeezing that diaphragm, let it all out. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Holding it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale it. And exhale. Just breathing at your own perfect pace. Feeling the belly out on the inhale and collapsing in on the exhale. Excellent. So if you have handy your own Oracle deck card and you would like to pull a card from that as well as the one that I'm going to be pulling for us, please go ahead. So I'm just going to shuffle them up so you can kind of see, aren't they so pretty? Aren't they so pretty? And then they all have their essence message on the back. And then we have, in the books, each one has a longer message and little practice to carry that with you. Okay, so I'm just going to give them a good knock, just to clear the energy. And maybe I'll put it over the fire, clear it. Palo Santo's not burning anymore, so I can't do that. All right, let's shuffle. Okay. Oh, this is the one. I was in the middle of asking which, and there you go. It's that fast. That's going direct for sure. All right. Oh gosh, isn't this just so beautiful? Look at that. So pretty. So pretty. Isn't that perfect for spring? It's bold in the center with that burst of energy of coming forth, and then delicate on the outside of it. White, clean, fresh, new, refreshing, and I don't know, you could also say coming out of the dark into the light. You could say all kinds of things, for sure. And it's just pretty. I experience freedom by becoming aware and having compassion. Well, if that isn't the perfect card, I don't know what is. Seriously, can't make this stuff up. I'm not planning it. I'm just recording as I'm doing this for myself with you joining me in mind. This is so much fun. So I'm just going to look that up and I'm going to read the message for us. So it'll be kind of like a prayer. No Makaris. My message is one of freedom. The flower spirit of the Nemukaris. I didn't take Latin, so I'm probably butchering the word. So you'll please have to forgive me. Or not, and judge me. I don't care either way. The flower spirit of the Nemukaris brings us the message of freedom. Floating as if suspended in the air, this sublime flower oozes contentment, liberty, and openness. Let this flower spirit become part of your essence, as it is a reminder of who we really are, free spirits, but trapped within physical bodies and constrained by our own conditioning. Now is the time to free yourself from subconscious patterns that may be ruling your life. We can't achieve freedom by running away, because as soon as we return, or incidents remind us of where we were, we are triggered into automatic behavior. Our buttons are pressed, and we feel the same way again. If you have chosen this card, and so you have, because I asked for us all, so you chose it. Perhaps you are ready to release some of the ways in which your buttons are pressed by situations or people. The most effective way to do this is to become aware of how you feel in certain situations and with different people. Watch how you sometimes get triggered and feel as if your energy is being drained or irritations arise within. Once you begin to notice these feelings, simply remain alert and in the moment and don't try to push them down. As soon as we accept feelings and acknowledge where they have come from, they begin to lose the control they have over us. If we do this with compassion, then we can truly liberate ourselves and transmute old subconscious patterns of behavior that have been running our lives. Float with the Namaskaras and feel the essence of pure freedom. Thank you. And what I would like to do now, keeping with this beautiful theme of being in harmony with what we are and remembering who we are and remembering the light that is within us. And so if you have a candle, then you can even gaze at the candle as we do our lighting up ceremony, or not. You can just do it without one. All right. So whether you're standing or sitting, heck, you might even be lying down. That's totally fine too. Wherever you are, let's just take another collective breath in and exhale. And I invite you to bring your hands into prayer at your heart. And either you can keep your eyes open or close your eyes. It doesn't matter. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. And we'll just take 3 breaths together. Inhale. Exhale. I invite you to imagine your inner flame. And just be curious. Then greet your inner flame. Where is this inner flame located in your body? Does it have a smell or a fragrance, an aroma? Does it have a color? What about a texture? What about a sound? Does it move? Is it vibrating, pulsing, rotating? Does it have something it wants to share with you? And not to worry, if you don't notice any of these things at all, it's all good. We're just being curious. As we go into the unknown of blossoming into our divine nature and discovering what the beauty of who we are is, and letting go of that which no longer serves, we bring space, we bring opportunity, we create allowing and receiving of new information. And that's all it is. Just things to notice. They don't have to mean anything at all. They're just awareness. And we're just practicing noticing our awareness, how it shows up for us, how the universe, all that is, God, creation, speaks to us. It's so unique to all of us. There's no right or wrong. And as you are with your inner flame, I want you to, or I invite you to imagine it expanding up, emanating ray of light up through all your chakras. So up through your spine and out the top of your head, and showering over you. Maybe like confetti, maybe it's strong like a light beam, maybe it's over you like a rainbow. But you can feel that it's pouring over you in a loving way, however that occurs to you. And it goes down and around you, underneath your feet, or underneath your body. You'll imagine it depending on whether you're standing or sitting or lying down. But you can just feel that you're surrounded by this beautiful light that is you. And we're going to play with some words and see how they feel and resonate for you. And I invite you to feel them as your power or potency words. And if words are coming to you, then of course, those are for you. These are suggestions. And as we say each word, really feel it and let it resonate with you, and sort of bask in it and savor it, and feel how deeply you can feel it in between your cells and in your cells, your DNA, and beyond what we don't even know yet. Or even just, maybe it feels like a warm, fuzzy blanket. Or lying on the grass, or swimming in the ocean, or I don't know, but you'll know. Right. Love. Kindness. Compassion. Joy. Playfulness. Laughter. Peace. Embrace. Humility. Fun. Lightheartedness. Movement. Potency. Vibrancy. Vitality. Aliveness. Juicy. Creativity. Curiosity. Effervescence. Blossoming. While we're still here in this space, if you would like to, now is a time we could include loved ones and let them present. Let the name come to you. Watch where your awareness goes. Come, if you've gone out and up into your mind and are thinking and searching, come back. Come back to this space. Maybe no one comes to mind. That's fine. Maybe you feel all kinds of names or seeing faces or feeling friends, colleagues, loved ones. They're all the ones that are a yes. Just as we're in this space, there's that this light is for them as well, to ignite their inner flame, to expand for themselves, to activate their own knowing. They know exactly. And we're side by side, all of us. And when you're ready, you can rub your hands together. However fast, slow. And we'll place our hand over our eyes, keeping them closed. And then still with the covered, open your eyes and roll them to the left and roll them to the right. And if you have some water, let's have a drink. Cheers. Oh, I don't know about you, but I feel so good. I feel very rested. I feel very rested and in my body and hopeful and content. And whatever you're feeling, you might be feeling something different, and whatever it is, it's totally perfect. It's not even about being perfect. It's all good. It's exactly what you're supposed to be feeling. Otherwise, you wouldn't be feeling it. So what I would like to do now is invite you to move. Let's move our bodies to integrate everything. And so this is definitely part where it's what you are feeling for your body. And if you're not feeling like moving right this moment, and then you can pause the video and we are complete. And I invite you to go for a walk if you can outside, or put on some music. I'll link the music that I'm going to play now for us, that if you would like to use that music, then you can. Or you can do to no music. You can do to the beat of your own drum, your own inner drum. And maybe it's tapping your toes. And I just wanted to say that dance doesn't necessarily have to mean because you're happy. Dance is a great way to move through any emotion, and not necessarily that it needs to be moved through, but it's a way of expressing and accepting that feeling. So you could be stomping your feet, you could be jumping up and down, you could be moving super fast. See? Oh my god, my brain is going faster than my mouth can move, so I need, upgrade, please. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, so fast or slow, could be standing, could be on the ground. You move how you like. It could be a hike, it could be just walking around the block, could be just going to the mailbox. And it could be getting on your bike if you had one, or a treadmill, just moving, to to honor what you've done, and moving in the direction of being more of you. And so the song is just about 4 minutes, just so that you know that if you do want to dance, I'm going to dance myself, and it's going to be, whatever I'm feeling called to move. So again, as your guide, if you would like to watch me, if that helps you, go ahead. Otherwise, if you're comfortable with, you know, dance as medicine, do your own thing, and take up as much space as you feel you need. I'm going to be working mostly, I think, within the frame of the camera for you. However, if my body feels like it needs more space to move and you see me disappear, know that I will come back. Just saying. And so I just wanted to give tribute to the artist, and to my friend. So my friend Luciana sent me this, and I was wondering what music could I play, and she had no idea that I was going to be making this. And I checked my Facebook Messenger, and there was this music, and I felt like I wanted something Hawaiian, and that's where she is. That's her heritage and this music, and it's a little bit of a rendition. again, I will link so you'll see the artist when I give full credit, where and when I can, but without disrupting the vibe that we're in. Or you could just sit and listen to the song. And wherever you are, let's do another inhale. And exhale. happy spring, happy New Rus, and for my Persian family and friends that are celebrating New Rus today, and all cultures. I don't know, there are so many that are celebrating the birth of spring, and I know that we're in unusual and very unknown times, but I still feel like there is, we are here and we are finding a new way. And I believe in the love and courage of humanity. And so that's what I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating that everyone is doing their best with what they know. And that when we all come into our hearts, there isn't anything that we can't do or be for the love of life. And yeah, thank you. So much love for you. From my heart to yours, I see you. Namaste.